Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're cutting straight through and really diving into some core principles for seamless UX and Lightning Web components.
Yeah, absolutely. We've got sources focusing on, well, two key things: state-driven navigation and clear user feedback.
Exactly. And we want to give you the shortcut, focusing on why using those built-in Salesforce services is, well, pretty much mandatory.
It really is. The goal today is to show how you integrate directly with Salesforce's core stuff. We're talking the navigation mixin for moving users around,
Right.
and the standard show toast event for those little pop-up notifications.
Getting that integration strategy right, that's the difference, isn't it, between just functional code and something maintainable.
100%.
Okay, so let's kick off with navigation. Moving the user outside the component they're currently in. The main tool, as you said, navigation mixin. Our sources hammer this home. Import it, wrap your component class with it. Now, for maybe JavaScript devs coming from elsewhere, that wrapping might seem a bit odd. Why that specific step? Why wrap the class?
That's a really good point. It's a platform design choice, fundamentally. Wrapping ensures your component is like context aware right from the start.
Context aware.
Yeah, it guarantees access to the lifecycle hooks and the context it needs to actually do the routing correctly within Salesforce.
So without the wrap, it's just kind of generic JavaScript.
Pretty much. The mixin makes it a real LWC that can talk to the Salesforce router.
Got it. Okay, so once it's wrapped, you trigger the navigation. It's this navigation mixin.navigate, and you pass it that page reference object. I noticed the source material spends a lot of time on the structure of that page reference. What's the common pitfall there?
Oh, easily. The biggest mistake is thinking of the page reference like you're just building a URL string.
Right, like just concatenating paths.
Exactly. But it's not that at all. It's a structured JSON object. It describes the state you want the destination to be in.
The state, okay.
And that's critical because it abstracts away the actual URL underneath. So if Salesforce changes how their URLs work later...
Your state definition still holds up, makes it forward compatible.
Precisely. That's the architectural limb.
Makes total sense. State-driven, not path-driven. Okay, so defining that state means specific type properties. Example, going to a record detail page. That's type standard record page.
Correct.
And then you need attributes to define the specific state, like the recorded, the object app name, and an action name, maybe view or edit.
Yep. And compare that to, say, navigating to a standard page, like the reports tab, different type again, standard named page.
Okay.
And for that, you just need the page name attribute, like report. You declare the state you want, not the messy URL details.
Nice. Okay, so the user gets navigated, or maybe some background process finishes. What's next for good UX? Feedback, instantly.
Yes.
Let's pivot to alerts, or toasts. The big efficiency gain here, the sources really stress this, is the native LWC toast mechanism.
Right. No need for custom CSS, no third-party libraries cluttering things up.
So how does it work? What's the module?
You need to pull in Lightning Platform Show Toast event. That's the key module. Then you basically build the event object, the Show Toast event, and critically, you dispatch it. This dispatch event, EBT.
Okay, dispatching the event. Why dispatch? Why not just, I don't know, call some global function?
That's the strategic nugget, like you said earlier. It's because of the shadow DOM.
Right, the component isolation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
LWCs live in their own little bubble, stylistically and often event-wise. Dispatching a standard platform event is the official way to sort of poke a hole in that ball.
Okay.
It lets the main Salesforce console framework, which is listening outside your component, catch that specific event type.
And render the toast globally, consistently.
You got it. It enforces that standard look and feel, avoids every component having its own weird notification style.
Makes sense. And the content you put in the event, it's pretty straightforward but structured. You need a title, obviously, and the main message. Then the variant is crucial for the look: success, error, warning, info. That gives you the color and icon.
Right. And usually you'll set the mode too, often to dismissible, so the user can click it away.
Okay, good detail.
So pulling this all together for you, the listener, what's the big takeaway? It's that these absolutely essential UI interactions, moving the user, telling them what happened, they're best handled by plugging directly into the platform services.
Yeah.
Your code ends up cleaner, it follows the Salesforce standard, and honestly, it's just way more robust than trying to reinvent these wheels.
Absolutely. That reliance on the platform, it seems like the defining trait of well-written LWC. But, that reliance does bring up a final, maybe provocative thought for you to explore. If success hinges so much on using these structured objects correctly, like the page reference, what happens to your testing strategy, your maintenance, when Salesforce decides to update the schema of that core object?
Ooh, good question.
How do you build your components to be resilient when the very platform services they depend on might evolve underneath them? Something to think about regarding dependencies.